Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, Star Flames, and we're back with another video. In this video guys, we're gonna talk about Kanye West allegedly finally agreeing to give his wife, Bianca Censori, a baby. Let's talk about it, shall we? Because as you guys know, a little bit has been going on with Kanye and Bianca. They've been to rehab, and most recently they posted a beautiful little clip of Ye just standing. It seems like what appears to be the sunset, and Bianca was there just dancing, right? And then at the end of the clip, Bianca kissed Kanye, and the internet was definitely having it. They were here for it. Now, according to sources, I don't know how factual this is, so I'm going to ask you guys to just take it with a grain of salt. Now, it is being alleged that Kanye West has finally agreed to give Bianca Censori a baby. Now, it is said that during this process, they're going to go a bit off the radar, which means that they're going to have some quiet times. We're not going to see much of them on the internet or anything like that. So Ye is making all the money that he can at this moment so that they have more than enough to stay quiet and stay out of the public eyes, because they do not want any negativity surrounding them at that point in time. Now, I'm going to say that we can always suggest, something different for Kanye West and Bianca, but at the end of the day, Ye is going to do what he wants to do, so to Bianca. But if I had to make a suggestion to Kanye West and Bianca, I would say I don't think now is a good time, because if you really look at it, baby doesn't fix problems based on what we know. And bringing a child into an already tumultuous situation can actually make things even worse. Because as you guys know, we saw Ye going off on his, tweeting, ranting spree. Then he basically told us that bitch ran up with his Maybach. And after that, we saw them in Marloca, Spain. After Marloca, Spain, we saw that little lovey-dovey clip. So I believe that they should take as much time as possible to truly get to heal and to figure out if this is what both of them want. Because when a child comes into the picture, it makes things even more challenging and more complicated. But also equally, having a child can really give people a sense of new direction, a sense of new beginning, because, maybe at that point in time, they may say, you know what, we're not only living for ourselves, we now have a child to think of, and we have to make wiser, sounder decisions. That can happen on Bianca's end, but for Kanye West, who is already a father of 4, I don't think that a 5th child is going to do anything for Kanye West, even though I could be wrong. Now, as you guys know, Kanye has been just dragging Kim, the mother of his child, and saying that he hasn't seen his son since, January 2025, when that is completely false. He has definitely seen Saint West. And the mere fact that when Bianca Censori was not willing to stick around while he was going off on his tweeting rant, he was ready to basically go off on her. He was throwing, little subliminals here and there, saying bitches want babies and security. Bitch ran off with his Maybach. So I'm just saying, if Bianca is going to have a child for Kanye West, she has to be prepared to be dragged exactly as how he's dragging Kim Kardashian. I know that a lot of people think that if it rains, blame Kim. If the sun shines, blames Kim. if anything bad happens to Ye, even if it's Ye's own personal doing, it is Kim's fault. I know that people love to think that. So I'm just saying, Bianca has to be prepared to be the next Kim Kardashian, because if she doesn't get the negative, backlash from the public, like hell, she's bound to get it from Kanye West. I can't see Kanye treating her any better than he treated Kim Kardashian, because every time Kim was pregnant, Kanye was in Europe doing something, creating something, designing something. So I can see him definitely treating Bianca Censori the same, especially knowing that based on what they have shared through their Yeezy press, Kanye's mental health is not the same because of his nitrous oxide usage. And we don't know what's going to happen to Kanye. I don't think even Ye knows what's going to happen to Ye. So I'm just saying that if this is true, it can be a good thing as well as it can be a very dangerous and bad thing for Kanye West and Bianca Censori. I know that oftentimes when things are not good, a baby can actually change things, but that's only 1% of the time. Oftentimes a baby coming into the equation actually makes the couple realize that we were just not destined to be, and it is best that we go our own separate way. And it is normally the woman who chooses no longer to live her life in the toxicity and say, I want to move on. It is time to move on. And I'm getting my ass out of here because this relationship no longer serves me, because it's just not what I want to raise my child in. So those things definitely happened. But once again, please note that it is all allegedly. Nothing has been confirmed or solidified about Kanye and Bianca having a baby together, or Kanye finally deciding that he's going to give Bianca a child. There's nothing confirming that information. So just put it at, it's a conspiracy theory. It's all allegedly at this point in time. But anywho, guys, let me know what's your take. While you're at it, do all you need to do on this video to support your girl. Peace.